Hey there, collaborators. This is Maisha at the Collab Lab. I'm really excited to bring you in to take a sneak peek at one of the workflows I've been fine tuning. And this one is going to give you three simple prompts that you can execute in less than 10 minutes for a brand new recruitment. And we're going to ask ChatGPT-4 to build us a sourcing strategy, build us a persona, and then build our first round of custom outreach. So let's start with a job description. I'm starting here on LinkedIn with a technical recruiter role. And this is a role that is in Montreal. And I chose this role because I know that it will require someone who is bilingual in English and French. And I am not bilingual in English and French. So I'm going to see if GPT can help me with some really engaging outreach that does integrate a little bit of French into it. So I've copied and pasted the job description into GPT, and my simple prompt that I'm starting with is here. And you'll see this is blank page. This is a really cool, easy to use text editor that you can use right in your browser. Blank.page. So I'm asking GPT to give me a comprehensive sourcing strategy. So I haven't even spelled out everything that is comprehensive to me, but sure enough, in the first task, as you'll see here, I've gotten a really great first draft comprehensive sourcing strategy where GPT has given it to me with great headers and bold and bullets, really easy to skim. They've broken it down into a couple sections here, understanding the role, taking us through the sourcing channels we may want to go through to find a technical recruiter. They've hit on D&I, which is great, engagement, candidate experience, language requirement. This is fantastic. And this was executed in about a minute. I recorded it live time, but my mic wasn't working. So instead of doing it again, I'm just showing you the outputs. But these were less than a minute from GPT, and it gave me a lot to think about as a starting point. The second prompt is based on this job description, create a candidate persona. And this is not something that I've done a lot, but when I have taken the time to do it, it's really made the process of sourcing a lot easier. So I wanted to see if GPT could help me with that. And here is prompt two. You see it is just two lines there. And here's my persona, right? They even gave me a fictional name, Alex Tremblay, pointed out the 5 key skills that this technical recruiter should have, their likely experience, their motivations, which is really interesting, and some potential platforms to find this recruiter on. Now, what I thought was interesting here is if I'm looking for a technical recruiter, I would not have thought to go to Stack Overflow jobs, but I understand the rationale. Because if I were to go to LinkedIn and search for technical recruiters, I'm likely going to see the name of the recruiter who posted the job. So that is a really clever way to source. So thank you, GPT. I hadn't thought of that. All right, let's go to the final prompt. And that prompt, and of course, all three of these will be in the comments section or in the description for you. The last one, I'm asking GPT to craft an engaging bilingual outreach email for a role that will appeal to a bilingual candidate. And what GPT did, even though my instruction was to keep it in the subject line, a mix of English and French, it did a really nice sign off here. You'll see it used a really cute emoji in the subject line. This happens to be for Lyft's bikes and scooters team, so the bike is very fitting. If you prefer no emojis, be sure to instruct GPT accordingly. So they did the greeting in French here, and then the closing sign off in Greek. French, I'm sorry, not in Greek. And then the message, the body of the message is in English. And that's what I wanted. I didn't want the whole message to be in French because I can't validate that. But I could certainly, check in Google Translate to make sure that salute is kind of like a hello, and then merci et abentot. I don't know how to say it. That's probably like a sign off. And you could, of course, just double check everything you get out of GPT, maybe run it past. Okay, that's thanks and see you soon. Run it past a French speaking colleague, right? This is a great first draft. And what I like about this email is that it's well formatted, very skimmable on mobile. And I didn't really have to specify that. I just asked for a professional eye catching message. So that is 3 prompts in less than 5 minutes. I hope this was useful to you. Let me know what questions you have, and also let me know what are some of your favorite, very simple get in and out type of prompts that you've been using with GPT. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Ciao for now.